have to ask two things, these kind of go hand in hand. What to you is the intrinsic value of singing, and what is your definition of being a successful singer?
So again, my voice teacher, I've been with him for a while, and one of the things that he teaches is singing is three things. It's medical, it's technical, and it's emotional. And when you have all of those things in line is when it's easy. And one of the biggest things for me that makes me well, I guess there's many things that make you a successful singer, I think. Training, like making your technique strong, and not just like copying somebody, or, there is something that's great about imitation because you have a flexibility, in your voice, but you're not going to be able to sustain that without technique. And so that's a big thing, the technical part of singing, and honing that and strengthening that makes you able to sing everything because you have good technique, you're aligned, like you're singing healthy. So that's huge. And that's something that I have experienced in the last couple months. It's almost been like therapy for me because I didn't take voice lessons for 2 years, and I didn't think it would affect me. And I realized how much it did when I started again. And the other thing that I just had a voice lesson before this, and I'm always like figuring something else out. I'm like, holy crap, is one of those things that I realized is that you're a better singer when you just allow it to happen and you let go. I realized for myself, I was muscling things and I was forcing my voice to like do things, and it wasn't helping me. It was actually making it harder for me. And that was one of the things that my voice teacher, Derek, talked to me about was stop trying to control it. Like, just let go. And then the thing that I realized today was, I kind of had a breakthrough today, was because I was able to sing something that I sang the first voice lesson I was back. And it was so much better this time. And it was easier this time. Mm. And he just kind of looked at me and didn't have anything to say. And I was like, so what do you think? And he just was like, I'm quite happy. And I was like, yeah, me too. Because just like in a matter of 3 months, like everything was just aligned. I was singing healthier. I was mentally and emotionally available. I was trusting myself. And that was the thing that I realized today, is that I have to trust myself. And all of those things combined, I think, makes you a successful singer.
Absolutely.
Trusting, and that's what you can carry forward into getting money to do it.
Right. Right. People follow. I always say that, anything that you're passionate about, that you build the skill set for, being an entertainer, there's so much that goes into it, which is why I'm building this site called Successful Singers, Secrets of Successful Singers, because I want to get everything that's in my head and all of my friends' heads out there. Yeah. Into, the interwebs. Mm-hmm. Because it's a passion, but it's a skill, and there's so much that goes into it. Right. But also there's a lot that you have to let go. Like you said, relaxing into your voice. And that's the kind of technique that I teach as well, is not about manipulation. It's about letting it go.
Right. And every voice is unique too. So there's not one right way to do it. It's just your voice, and how can we make you the healthiest singer that you can be? And that's why he says the medical, technical, and emotional. Medically, you want your vocal cords to be healthy. Mm-hmm. And so if you haven't, go get scoped. And then secondly is the technical. You have to learn how to sing healthy. Exactly. And then the third is the emotional. And like you're saying, just letting it go and allowing it to happen, trying not to control or, just find out what your voice is.
Exactly. And once you do that, you'll keep discovering.
Absolutely. I just learned something new today. I was like, wow, okay. I have to trust myself more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's what I like about it, is that I am learning something new every single time, and I'm actually enjoying it more because I'm not the typical person who sings around my apartment all the time. But since I started allowing myself to let go and doing all the technical work and training and the emotional work and everything like that, I sing a lot more. I'm just singing. And I'm like, oh, because this is fun. And because it feels good.
And you're relaxing into your voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're getting in touch with that 13-year-old girl who was on stage and just loved it.
Yeah, I'm singing because I want to, not because I have to.
Yep.
Which is great, because during the pandemic, there are no jobs. So, kind of
all you got.
It's probably good that I've decided that I like singing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Singer like singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I was in mid-thought, I think, when I was, and we have, this is such a great interview, and it just feels like a regular conversation, and I
know.
Kind of can't wait for people to see this interview. I think they're going to be so inspired by you.
Oh, thanks. It's really fun to talk about, actually.
It is, yeah. What I was going to say earlier was, when you can really get in touch with that part of you that loves it, and you're passionate, but you've also honed the skills, the money will come.
Yes.
You're not chasing a dollar bill,
right,
or, that fame, things that might be unattainable to most people. Actually, you don't have to have that, $1 million paycheck or top billed Broadway star to have a successful career. What we want is a sustainable career that makes us happy, that we're happy with,
right,
that our audience loves, that that we're passionate about, and we can continue to be passionate about until the day we die.
Yeah.
I think we've chosen probably more wisely than any corporate job.
I think so.